Your Hardware Canucks 2014 CES coverage is brought to you by NCIX, Technology Connected.
All right, you guys, so we're here getting loose in the Fractal Design Suite. I'm here with Josh at CES 2014. Now, one of the newest, or one of the new things they have here is this Fractal Design Define R4. So what is new about this, and why did you come up with such a feature?
Yeah, so what we basically have, we have the Define R4 blackout. Now, what we've done is the entire interior is black. That means all the drive cages, the PCI slots, as well as the fans. Now, the reason that we did that is basically because of our fans and our customers that wanted to see something like that. You know, we pride ourselves on being the company that listens, and when we receive that feedback, we want to give our customers the products that they want. So we're kind of trying this out. It is going to be a full production case. It should be available in April in North America. And what we want to know is, you know, do our fans like this? Do you like being able to, you know, speak to us and have us listen to you? You know, bring products to the market that you've been asking for. So this is really a reflection of our commitment to listening to what our fans have to say.
So fans have requested an all black interior. Do you have any other feedback that you can share with us based if something's coming in the future? Do you have any revisions based on, like, because your case selection is excellent. Everybody's, you know, I'm a huge fan.
I saw in the video the Arc Meteor 2.
Yeah, exactly. Arc Meteor 2 deserved the #2 spot, the top 5 cases.
Thank you.
And everybody's mentioned the R4. Like, why the hell wasn't the R4 included? And the only reason is that the interior was pretty much very similar, except that this is a more silent solution. So any feedback based on other cases?
Yeah, so, you know, we do have to temper it somewhat, right? Like, we can't be like one guy says he wants a pink case and we have to go into production for pink cases. You know, it's like we do kind of have to take, you know, the greater common good. And when we do get that feedback, I mean, normally what you'll see that come out is like, you know, an Arc Meteor 2, where we take a lot of those revisions that people like want the SSD mounts, and they want this and they want that, you know, it's like, and we roll it out into a new product. And that's why a lot of times, like, you'll see the R4, you know, was an evolution of the R3, where it's like, don't, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it sort of thing on a lot of it. But then we also try to answer those questions. So as far as stuff that's coming out, I have to do the usual PR guy thing of like, I cannot comment about things that may or may not be in development, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, you will see some good stuff coming. I'll give that scoop to Linus. But you'll see some good stuff coming out. So no, and that's the thing we want to say is, like, if you guys don't see something from us that you want to see, let us know. You know, hit us up on Facebook, you know, comment on this video. You know, we monitor all that stuff and we value your feedback. Excellent.
Well, Fractal Design, you guys have like a formula for cases. You know, they're all very similar in. You have the equation for the internals, and you have slightly different externals based on silent features, or you want extreme air cooling or something like that. So this is kind of, well, it's nice to see that you guys are listening to your customers. But now, so this is the full black R4, but you also are doing a lot of sort of custom cases, working with a bunch of custom, I guess, companies that design system integrators. So let's go and check that out. So one of the cool systems here that we have using the the XLR2 from Fractal Design is a system from Puget. So Josh, what is so impressive about the system? You just showed this to us.
Yeah, so the thing is, Puget's very selective on what hardware they use, and they selected the Define XLR2 for their Genesis system. And you know, they're very picky because they do custom builds for people like, you know, video editors and workstations. You can tell this is a dual Xeon rig. What you might not be able to tell is it's actually on right now. So I don't know if your mic can even pick it up, but like how silent this thing is.
So let's go ahead, and so we're talking with our normal voice. The system is on, so we have how many? Do we have 2 fans in the front?
Yeah, I believe we have fans in the front. We have one down here. We have a rear exhaust, and then we obviously have 2 fans on the tower coolers, as well as, you know, dual fans on the video card.
So a total of 6 fans, and check out how quiet this thing is. I mean, the mic is certainly not going to be able to pick this up, but I can tell you from personal experience, being here, it's dead silent. And that's one of the beauties of this case. And this is with the side panel off.
Yeah, so if you think about, like, when you're actually editing video, or you're churning through whatever work output you're doing, and these things are actually ramping up with the side panel on, you're still going to have a you know, quiet system, right? You know, so that way you're not tainting your audio if you're doing recording or whatever.
Absolutely. So another useful thing for extreme silent PCs for using Fractal Design cases. And now for reference, let's turn this one on.
Yeah, exactly. This one's more of an airflow case. It's liquid cooled, but.
So it's slightly louder. You can actually, we have to turn this computer off in order to actually hear how silent the other one is. But this is
exotic. XOTICPC. This is, you know, it's an ARC XL based system, and this one is obviously in a bright Hemi-Cuda green. Now, what you can probably see in there, it might help if I take this off. First of all, you see the tinted acrylic on the window, so it subdues the lighting a little bit, which is a feedback from our fans, something we did. But they have.
I love your tinted acrylic.
Well, thank
it's
you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. It's always good to hear that we're doing something right. You know.
Yeah.
They've got a 360 rad in the top as well as a 240 in the front, and then they're running a custom dual or custom loop system. They're running SLI video cards, both liquid cooled. So this shows you just kind of like the flexibility you can do with the ARC XL.
Yeah. Well, it seems like all your cases, right? They have a very certain functionality, but pretty much every single Fractal design case has really excellent water cooling support. Like the ARC Mini R2 that we are releasing actually today on Tuesday, so watch out for that. Is it supports a 360 at the top, 240 in the front, and just
it's a micro ATX case.
Yeah, exactly. So awesome things to see from you guys. It's nice to see that you have a full black version of the R4. It's a very popular case. So again, coming to satisfying the consumer needs and what they're asking for.
Yeah, well, like I said, that's why we thank our fans and our customers. They are part of the development process, so we're always looking for feedback from you guys. So if you don't see something you want, let us know. That's how we make it happen.
So let us know in the comments below as to what you think that Fractal Design should implement, some of the features that you perhaps saw in other cases. And so this concludes our tour of the Fractal Design booth here at CES 2014. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more of our CES 2014 coverage.
Puget.
Okay.
Puget. Puget. Puget.
Okay.